Hey, welcome back, everybody, to this month's edition of Keeping It Real, live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm your host, Dennis Aloia, and this is the American Hearts Radio and Television Network, and we go worldwide with all of our shows on the Internet. And I'm very excited tonight to have a couple of great guests for your watching pleasure and entertainment. In fact, I'm going to get right to it before anything goes past me here. I want to introduce my first guest, Mr. Dale Adamson. Dale, welcome.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
I met Dale more than a few years ago at the Georgia Magic Club, where I am a member. I'm a professional magician by trade. And Dale and I met at one of the meetings, and over the course of a number of years, he's helped me with some of my shows by being the MC and also doing some magic on stage.
That's right.
And you are a wonderful magician and host in your own right.
Oh, well, thank you.
And he does my entire old act. How do you like doing that? That's what I used to say when people have said, have you ever met, what's the famous guy? Oh, what am I thinking of? Not Blackstone. The guy that made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
Oh, Copperfield.
Copperfield.
Yes.
People tell me, have you ever met David Copperfield? Actually, I have, and I always used to say he does my entire old act, which always was a big hit. Anyway, Dale, you are now the president of the Georgia Magic Club, right?
Yes.
Ring 9 here in Atlanta.
Yes. The official title is the International Brotherhood of Magicians,
Right.
Ring 9, Georgia Magic Club.
Oh,
And Ring 9 is the local chapter
right.
of the International Brotherhood of Magicians. And if you think about Ring 9,
Yeah.
it tells you how long ago we were chartered, which was, the club was started in 33 and chartered with IBM in 1938.
Wow. So you go back a ways.
Yeah, well, not me personally.
Not you. You weren't here for the first meeting.
Right. No, but the club's been around that long, and there is another club in Atlanta,
Right.
the Society of American Magicians, Assembly 30. I'm the treasurer there.
Right.
At that particular club, and that club has had over 920 plus consecutive meetings.
Wow.
And the Ring 9 hasn't had consecutive meetings, back during the war, but
Yeah.
the Society of American Magicians had consecutive meetings since the early 30s.
Well, one of the things that I really enjoy is our joint get-together right after the holidays.
Yes.
When we have a potluck dinner with both magic clubs here
Yes.
locally, and we also put on a stage show. You have a lot to do with the talent there. And while you're on my show, I want to put you on the spot. I want to be on that stage next January.
Next January?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Deal?
Yeah.
I'll do your old act.
There you go. And it'll be an old act.
It'll be an old act, yes. Anyway, my other guest made it. Nice to see you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's my second guest. Anyway, traffic was terrible here getting here
Yes.
tonight, and I know there's an accident out there, and a lot of people got delayed, but that's okay. We'll make it work, we
Yeah.
always do. How many members have we got now, Dale, approximately in our club?
A little over 60.
Okay. And we've had a lot of famous magicians come into Atlanta over the years, and they've been guest
Yes.
speakers. And I'll tell you what, Debbie is a lady in our club, and she puts that together and does just a spectacular job.
Yes, Debbie Leifer's very good
Yeah.
at bringing in lecturers.
Yeah, we've had some really good ones over the years. It's my understanding that you have a little magic that you'd like to share with me and my audience tonight. Is that right?
Yeah. Actually, I do. I need, I have one, but I'd rather borrow a dollar bill.
Somebody off camera got a dollar bill, or is this audience as poor as it looks? Okay.
A dollar bill.
George will be fine.
There's a dollar
yeah.
bill from a
That'd be
nice
fine.
guy. You'll never get it back, by the way.
I'm hoping it'll produce more.
Well,
I have no clue what he's going to do, but he said he's
now,
got something spectacular.
and this Batman,
Batman off camera, yes.
gave me this dollar. Now I promise to return your dollar.
50
Magician's
cents at a
word.
time?
No, I'll return this whole entire dollar to you. Now, have you ever seen a trick or with a magician or anybody take a dollar bill with George Washington facing up, fold it up, not turn it over, but when they unfold it, he's upside down? Have you ever seen that?
No.
No, it's a good trick. I'm not doing that one, but that's a real good trick. I'm not doing that one. I'm doing something a little bit
teaser.
different. Now, as I Batman, as I start to fold this bill up, I'm going to fold it into that small packet just like you would to do the other trick. And I want you to notice at no time during this trick will this bill leave your sight. Also, I would like to tell you that at no time during this trick will my hands leave my wrists.
That's impressive.
That's okay. It wasn't funny in my last show either.
Oh, was there a laugh here? Oh,
They're supposed to be, yeah.
Now watch as I fold this bill up into this packet. Now notice it has not left your sight. And as I unfold this bill, you will see that we've created an illusion, not that George Washington has turned upside down, but that George Washington has turned into Ben Franklin.
That is a $100 bill.
boy.
That's impressive. No, you
Yeah.
won't
This
get
is
that one
coming back
back,
to me?
Batman.
Yeah. Would you like to
Another dollar?
Well, I'll tell you what. Would you like to examine the bill? You can
You're
look at
gonna
it.
give it?
You can examine the bill.
Temporarily.
All right, that's good. Now,
That's good enough. Yeah.
Oh, it was that close.
No, actually, I do want you to take the bill.
I do want
Yes,
to take it.
yes, take the bill. Look at the bill, and what I want you to do is hold it up to the light. Look at it.
You should do this on camera, Batman.
I should.
Let's get him up here.
Yeah,
Come on, Batman. We'll fit
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Get it here in the middle between me and Dale.
gosh.
Yeah.
Is it
And-
going to
and
still
look
work?
into the- yeah, but I want you to hold it up to
He's
the light.
amazing.
He's amazing.
He really
I taught him
is.
everything he does.
Yeah, look, but need to look. Look for all the security features. There's not a one attached to the back at all.
I think I could spend it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, it'll be all right. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. I love your magic.
I'll take
Right.
the bill back now because I did promise to return.
$1?
A dollar, yeah.
I'm okay with this, though.
And here's the thing. You don't want the fat man beating up the Batman. But I will do that for $100.
Yeah, I see that. There you are.
Hey, let's have a
And actually, friend, you can keep the dollar.
I
I
getting a
promise.
sitting ovation
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
What a crowd. All
I
right.
promise to return it, and a good magician always keeps his word. So watch carefully as I take the $100 bill. I'm going to fold the left side to the right side, the top to the bottom, and the left to the right, and then the top to the bottom again. Unfortunately, Batman, as I start to unfold this bill, you will see we've recreated this illusion here, transforming that $100 bill right back into your $1 bill, just like
He got you, didn't he,
We
Batman?
had to go here.
He got you, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's
good
give Batman
job.
a big hand. All right,
Wow. You know, I don't even do that one.
Easy come, easy go, brother.
it's a good
I'm
one.
going to turn it around a couple of times myself.
Dale, you still do magic shows for
Yes.
fun and profit, not necessarily in that order?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. I do.
How can people get a hold of you if they want to hire you?
Well, there's a couple of ways. You can go to my Facebook page,
Okay.
at Dale Adamson Productions, and has all my contact information, or you can just simply call me.
Great. You want to give your number out?
Yeah, 678-283-9551.
Wait a minute. No, I know that number. That's a suicide hotline. They put me on hold when I called it last week.
Yeah, for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
No, but you can contact me that way.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to break for a short commercial, and I want to really thank you for coming
Yes,
here
sir.
tonight and blowing away Batman there with that $1 to $100 bill trick. That was fabulous. And will you come back again sometime?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Folks, don't go away. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with my next guest, Janet Jackson.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, this is Johnny Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner. My cousin Jimmy Van Zandt's in a tight spot. He needs a liver transplant. So we're asking for anybody who has a nickel, a dime, a penny, whatever the heck you want, that's appreciated, to send it to the Jimmy Van Zandt Gift of Life Charity at 1808 Clinch Place, Old Hickory, Tennessee, 37138. I'm reading this, by the way. And you can also give to www.jimmyvanzandtgiftoflifecharity.com. So anyway, God bless you guys. Hope to see you out on the road. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever it is. God bless you.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm still trying to figure out that last bit of magic that Dale Adamson showed us. Anyway, my next guest is Miss Janet Jackson. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And Janet is an interesting person with a very interesting job. She places, you're not a dog catcher or anything.
No, not a dog catcher.
She places talent into movies and television shows here in Atlanta. And she works for a company called William Reynolds Talent Agency, right?
William Reynolds Agency.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And William Reynolds has actually been in a lot of movies himself, hasn't he? According to the pictures on his wall.
Yes.
He was in Burt Reynolds movies and other movies.
He was Burt Reynolds' double in many of his movies.
Yeah.
And he used to get in trouble for signing his autograph. And
No kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about
he actually
him.
got on set one time because he had a red Corvette, and
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds had a red Corvette, and they looked so much alike that when he got to the studio, they just waved him right on in. And so when he got to set, and he actually was wearing a red shirt that day, and Burt Reynolds was wearing a red shirt in the Corvette.
Wow.
So they just thought it was him, but they just let him
Cool.
right on in.
Yeah. How long have you been working over there?
Almost 3 years.
Wow. Have you met any famous people that we would know that come in there and are looking for other talents?
I mean, I've personally met. I have one really.
You can name drop.
Name drop.
Yeah, this is on the internet. Nobody sees us.
We do have.
My son didn't like that. I could tell. He's
No name
CEO of
dropping?
the station. Okay, go ahead.
We have G2 Kumbuka. He was
G2 Kumbuka.
Kumbuka. He was.
Sounds like a Japanese kamikaze pilot.
He's not Japanese. he was in Roots, and he's actually on the cover of Roots, and he's.
Roots.
Yeah.
Roots.
Yeah.
I watched the entire series.
Yeah.
Is he
He's
part of
one
that?
of the main characters in
Really?
Roots. Yeah, he's in our agency again.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I called him Japanese.
No. China Ann McClain came from our agency.
Okay.
The little girl on Ant Farm on Disney Channel.
Cool.
So she's from our agency. Raven Simone's dad is with our agency. Let's see. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a big fan, and Omar Epps is also. They send us a lot of people to be a part of our
Epps, yeah.
agency. Yeah.
Isn't Omar Epps a comedian?
No, he is on Resurrection, the new television show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I keep up with the current culture.
Yeah.
You
He
know.
used to be on House. That's where
Yeah.
most people know him from.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I went up to Nashville and auditioned for a role that I did not get recently because you called me and said, they need me.
And
Be there in the morning.
You went right on up
I
there
went right
for
up
me. Went running.
But hey, it was a good experience. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, sometimes the auditioning process is more instrumental to your career than the actual getting the part. 'Cause
Yeah.
You get to see that you're up against a lot more people.
Yeah.
And you're not just that super famous person that's going to stand
Yeah.
out.
And you send out like 3 big emails a week looking for different characters for different productions, and it's a very constant thing because Georgia's becoming the Hollywood of the South.
Yeah, we were 3 about a year ago, number 3 to California and New York.
Yeah.
But now we're about number 2.
Wow, it's really gone up.
Yeah.
We got Tyler Perry's studio here.
And-
Pinewood Studios in England just built a huge soundstage down southwest of the Atlanta airport
And
recently.
then Tyler is now in the process. Tyler Perry's in the process of building that really, really big studio that he just bought last year or so.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting thing to be involved with, you know. Do you have any singing, dancing, acting talents yourself? I was going to ask you to do all the above while you're here for 3 minutes.
No one wants to hear me sing, that's for sure.
Well, so what's your biggest project ongoing right now that you're placing people for?
Well, Divergent, the new, actually it's Allegiance, I believe it's the second part of
Oh, yeah.
the Divergent movie. A lot of our kids were getting into that movie because, you know, there's not a whole lot out there for kids if you just watch television in general. But when a big project does come in for kids, you know, we want to push it as hard as possible so that they get as much of a chance as
I know you got a
adults
lot
do.
of kids signed up with the agency, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be exciting for them.
It is. It's very exciting,
Yeah.
but a lot of times parents think, "Oh, my child's got to be working every single day, every week," and that's just not typical, you know. So when we do get a big project for kids, we want them out there working it as much as possible.
What's the youngest kid that you have?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, that's really a little young, but
What can they do besides spit at you?
well, it's mostly for Gerber and Pampers and little kind of commercials like that, Carter's, things like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have like some very well-known companies that look for commercial
Absolutely.
talent. They're filming a lot of commercials there, aren't they?
I just put out a Gerber commercial last week for 8 months to 3T. So that was
Wow.
a big one. And I just sent out a project today for twin African-American little female twin babies. Yeah, 8 months old.
How about a Gerber commercial for senior citizens? We evolve.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
keep
You
going
start
back
and you
around
made life is a circle, right?
The circle of
Come
life.
back to where you started. I can do that one.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I think we got another commercial. You don't mind? I mean, you drove over here and everything.
Oh, no, I'm
and
great.
Are
Good.
you okay? Is there anything you want to announce? Any special events coming up that our audience might be interested in?
Oh my goodness, there's just a lot going on in Atlanta. So don't just get out there, and if you're in the industry, don't give up. It may not happen.
Persistence is the thing.
Persistence. I mean, let me just give this real quick. I have a young lady in our agency who is SAG eligible, which means she's part of the Screen Actors Guild.
Right.
And she has a resume that's like huge, very, very big. And she's still working every little part that she possibly can because experience
Right.
is the key.
And I'll tell you, there's a lot of roles for extras that I get via your email announcements 3 times a week. And it takes a lot of hours to go out there and sit around and be an extra, and the pay is
Yes.
not great, but you do get some exposure, and you never know. You might have that face that is perfect for radio, and somebody discovers you, But anyway, thanks so much for coming down in a very bad traffic situation.
That's
I really
okay.
appreciate it. And folks, don't go away. We've got another guest coming up here shortly. We're going to break for a very short commercial, and we'll be back with Miss Yolanda Smith. Stand by.
Hi, my name is Mike Aloia. I'm owner and CEO of American Hearts Radio Entertainment Network. I am proud to be here, and I'm so happy to introduce to you a way for you to gain revenue and also have a worldwide presence in the internet. We have a lot going on here behind the scenes, and what we do is we offer a way for you to have your own web television show. Also a way for you to put some money in your pocket. Also our supporters and sponsors, a way for them to have revenue, as well as great commercial advertisement on multi-platforms. We play a variety of music and a variety of radio shows. We also produce original web television personalities. Now, if you've ever had a dream of having your own web TV show, this is the place to come. All you basically have to do is have your format, come to the studio, we'll do all the rest. We will promote and create an intro tailor fit for you and your personality and your show. As long as you keep it family friendly, we're going to have a lot of fun. And I've got several things here that I'd like to point out when you become part of our family. We are a family-owned entertainment network, and in order for you to become part of our family, it is very low cost, affordable. As long as you are able to handle your production cost, we'll basically do the rest. You're hiring us to make you a star. All right? Now, first of all, with our opportunity tree, and this is a basic flow chart, worldwide exposure for your show and your business if you become a sponsor or a supporter. Now, you are also exposed in all internet social media, all major platforms such as YouTube, Ustream, our private attain response. We also do a lot of co-promotion with other websites, and our fan base is growing at a tremendous rate. We do honor our military and veteran personnel worldwide, and we are endorsed by Johnny Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner. We will also co-promote you on multiple websites, and also you'll have an edge with the major presence in the social media. Invest in yourself. That's what it's all about. And once you invest into yourself, you're investing into us, and we will in turn invest into you. And once you become a web TV personality, any referrals that you bring in, you will get a 10% discount on your production cost. Any supporters or sponsors that you bring in to support your show and our network, we will tailor create the commercials to fit that service or business. And also, you will get a 50-50 split on that, anything up to $1,000. Then you will get a 60% split and we'll get 40%. We're here to give back and to put money in your pocket to help to where your production cost eventually won't cost you anything, okay? Also, here's a kicker. Your sponsors or supporters that you bring to the table, anybody they bring in, any sponsors or web TV personalities, they will receive a commission off the referrals from the web TV personalities they bring in, and also we will give them a commission on any sponsors or supporters they bring in. So what this does is ensures that your sponsors and supporters that you bring to the table are also making money, which will secure your sponsorship dollars. And it's such a beautiful, simple format where everybody wins, okay? We are part of a family. This is a family network, and we would want you to become part of our family and spread the word. Bring the people that want their own shows. You will get a commission off of that. And also bring the supporters. Any mom and dad, everyday Joes that have a business, service, talent, that wants the exposure, that wants to be part of a major network that'll push them in every direction of social media. Give us a call, 904-229-8150, 904-229-8150. If you want opportunity and you want to generate some revenue for yourself and your family, become part of our family network. My name's Mike Aloia, CEO of American Hearts Radio Entertainment Network, and we are on a mission from God. Thank you.
Hey, this is Johnny Van Zandt. You're watching American Hearts Radio Web TV. Hey, this is Johnny Van Zandt. You're watching American Hearts Radio Web TV.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Dennis Aloia, back with you. That fellow looked very familiar that was on that commercial. I think I'm related to him in some strange removed way of some sort. Anyway, my next guest is a lovely lady I met recently, Miss Yolanda Smith. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, she started out as an observer in our studio audience tonight, and then it kind of evolved, and I wanted to have her on as a guest because she's got a very interesting project that you talked about.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your book that you're doing?
Most definitely. About around 1995, I was in the process of getting ready for an event that I was doing. I was speaking at an event, and this message came to me. It wasn't like audible, but it was like, one day you're going to share about pursuing excellence in every area of your life and talking about destiny.
Wow.
And I was like, not me. I'm not excellent in any area of my life. What are you talking about? You know? And so then it just started to kind of unfold. And what I discovered over time since then was that I wanted to talk about being happy, because I always looked for happiness in things. It's like I always thought, okay, well, when I get married, then I'll be happy. When I do this, then I'll be happy. And we go and we set all these goals, and not that that's bad, okay, but we're looking for our dreams and goals and our purpose within these things, these
material
things.
Right.
But what God showed me was that when he created us, he gave us heart and lungs and all these vital organs. But what he also gave us was this invisible organ called a purpose, called your destiny. And he placed that on the inside of each and every person. And once you tap into that and discover what that thing is that you would do if money were no object, that thing that you think about when you go to sleep and it's there when you wake up, that's what will bring your joy and your happiness and your peace, because that's what he gave you, so it's in him. And then all those other things, they're not bad things, of course, but they're gravy, you know? And so I started thinking about, you know, and then I'll be happy. So I decided to name the book And Then I'll Be Happy, and it's And Then I'll Be Happy, exclamation point, question mark, right? And so,
How far along have you gotten in the book?
you know, I just write, I write different parts as I think, and, you know, but the big thing I wanted to do was interview people, to talk, you know, to say, you know, what was that thing, Dennis, that, you know, when you were in your 20s that you thought would make you happy?
I just had a great idea.
What?
That's a show.
Perfect.
You think?
I think so.
Actually, we've been talking about having a show that you will do
Yes.
along those same lines, and I think that's a fabulous formula for entertainment, success, and really enhancing your life's experience by
Exactly.
interviewing a lot of different people. Everybody's got a story, you know.
Exactly.
But not everybody can have an opportunity to get a forum to get that story out.
Right.
That's what we provide here on this network.
That's what's exciting, and it's just that is just the divine destiny to me.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, because I thought, well, if I could interview people for my book, that would be great.
Right.
And so that's what I would be doing, and so I'm going to be covering 5 areas: spiritual, mental, physical, financial, and relationships.
Wow.
And those are all areas where we talk about every single day of our lives, one thing or the other, you know. And so that's what the focus is going to be. And I think it's an exciting topic because there's so many things that we can cover. You know, there's a woman in my office who I'm going to have on my show, and we were talking. I said, you know, I want to talk about insecurities. That's part of the spiritual, mental type thing. And she says, well, there's no such thing as insecurities. I said, boy, this is going to be an interesting conversation because she's, you know, like a spiritual teacher type of person. She's very deep, and she made a good point, actually. But I was like, let's talk about that, you know, because people need to have a different perspective.
Right.
And so I'm excited about this. This is just such a great opportunity.
Oh yeah, for us too to have
yeah.
a new type of show, you know,
Yeah.
debuting. We're hoping maybe by September.
September, that's the
possibly.
plan. Yeah.
Folks, I'm going to give you more information as we get closer to that time in September with Yolanda's new show.
Yes.
And I wanted to mention too that she just moved here from the California area to
Yes.
the Atlanta area, and she does voiceovers, right?
Yes, I do.
So if there's somebody out there looking for somebody to do a voiceover, we can get you in contact with this lovely lady. And is there anything else that you want to make a special announcement about before we close out the show tonight?
Well, really, I just want to, not so much of an announcement, but just an encouragement to people that, you know, if you just really don't give up on yourself and you really formulate your goals and your dreams, you write them down and you talk about them, you speak them out into existence, that thing is real.
Yeah.
Because I have talked about moving to Atlanta for 15 years.
Wow.
And it finally happened. And it was like when I got here, everything
started to happen.
It started to fall in place.
Right.
And so it's about like real estate, location, and it's about tapping into that purpose and tapping into that. And now I know that I'm in the right place at the right time with the right people. And so now it's starting to unfold, and God is showing me my path.
And you got the exuberance to prove it, too.
I do, I thank you. I know, I talk a little bit.
Folks, we're going to join you next month, same time, same station. We had a fabulous good time tonight with some
Yes,
great
definitely.
guests. Hope you all enjoyed it out there. Let us know where you're at. We had a live chat last month with a lady that was watching in Munich, Germany at like 5 in the morning her time. Obviously, she had insomnia and found us. But anyway, we'd like to know where you're at out there. God bless. Take care. See you next time. Keep it real.